Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. There's Porter doing this video for information and documentation, maybe educational purposes as well. The city of Boston has set up this traffic light. Now, if you're steering it from back here, there's no left turn arrow anymore. They used to have a left turn. There's no more left turn arrow. They got rid of it. And I'm not too sure why. Left lane must turn left. But they got rid of the left turn arrow that used to be up there. Not too sure why they did that. They still have a right turn arrow on that side when it turns green on that side. I'll show you when it does turn green. But for some reason, they got rid of the left turn arrow. It used to be a left turn arrow and a right turn arrow. As you can see, that arrow just turned green on that side over there. So you do have the right turn arrow now while these cars are going straight. But over here, they got rid of the left turn arrow. It does say left lane must turn left. So when the cars do come down here, they have to fight with the traffic if they're making a left onto Ritchie Street. So what they did, they took away the left turn arrow and they gave the bus lane the go-ahead to go on that left turn arrow. That's what they did. So that same light that will be going for the left turn arrow, they switched it for the bus lane on the other side. And for the life of me, I don't know why they did that, but and keep in mind, when the buses do come down here, they're going straight, and the cars have to turn across the straight lane. You have a car here that's going to be trying to make a left turn. See how this works out. Or maybe a U-turn, either one. Now all the buses that come off the bus lane, they go straight down and make the next left. Not too sure why those cars stopped in the middle of the street. That's kind of, I don't know why he did that. I'm gonna walk on the other side so you can see where they gave the bus they basically took the signal wire that would go over here and gave it to the bus that will go straight. So when you get the right turn arrow, they should be getting a left turn arrow. See how that bus is going right now? So he actually got the same signal as that one on the other side. Now the cars that are going left over here are stuck with no left turn arrow. They got to do it all on their own. Now if you look here, the closest arrow is for making a right-hand turn or going straight. The middle lane is for going straight only, and the left lane is for making left-hand turns only. And then you have the bus lane. You see they have a, it's probably on that sign over there, the diagram of how the street pattern is. So I'll take a look at that real quick. That's like the little legend of how the road is laid out. So in the event that you can't see the arrows up front, you can see the this little markings on this sign right here. So take a quick peek at this, see what we're looking at. There you go. Straight, all right, straight only, left only, buses straight only. It's kind of confusing, especially when the buses are crossing over a turning lane. Normally the buses and the turning lane is the same lane, but that's how they designed it. Take a quick walk over here so we can see that light that we're talking about, that bus light. Most bikes use the bus lane because there is no bike lane. If you notice, absolutely no, $60 million and no bike lane. I guess they're not bike friendly on this side of town. And all this was supposed to be in the name of making safer streets. So keep in mind, it's supposed to be safer streets. Now this is the transit signal, but they're looking at the wrong signal. That's not a transit signal right there. Sign's on the wrong pole. It says transit signal, but that's not the transit signal. The transit signal is the one with the dash on the other side over there. Is that one. That's the transit signal right there. So they even labeled the pole the wrong way. How do you make that mistake? Wow. Let's watch these lights and see what these lights do. Because if that light is doing what the car is, he's running a red light right there. But let's see what these lights are doing. It's interesting. They put this transit signal on the wrong pole. So, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, the transit signal, if you don't know, is that one with the little minus sign on it. For them, it means stop, and you find it along the trolley trains as well. So if you ever see that on, like, along the green line rail, on the surface level, that's what you're looking at. Now there's some that are not marked that way, so you just gotta kind of pay attention to which light is which. But it's interesting how they got this sign saying transit signal, and it's labeled as an arrow for going left. So let's see what this thing is doing then. Or maybe they didn't change the lens properly. See what happens when it turns green. Just gotta keep an eye on things like this. So yeah, that's the wrong signal. They got the green arrow and the transit signal is still red. That's why I document stuff like this, because it shows that people are not paying attention doing their job. I'm gonna point that out. I'm gonna point that out to the MBTA because they have a mislabel on their sign. It's definitely mislabeled. The transit signal is the one down there. It's not over here. And honestly, the cars that are making this left turn probably can't even see this. They probably can't see it because of the way they're located. If a bus is on their right side, or correct me, I'm saying it the wrong way. If a bus is on their left side, how do you expect a car to see this sign right here? It's almost impossible. Or that signal, rather. That goes to show that people are getting paid a lot of money and not realize what they're doing. Now, if I know this, and this is not my profession, these guys should know this, and this is their profession. Why is this sign on this side of the road with the arrow going left, and the cars potentially cannot see it if there's buses in this lane blocking them?
That's just an alarm.
Like, this is a $60 million plus job. So your taxpaying dollars got wasted for just foolishness and guys that don't know what they're doing and things that were not well planned out. If this was planned it on paper and done correctly to the paper and studied before they did it, this would never happen. I'm not sure if the fire department coming this way or the other way. You hear fire trucks down there. Let's see if we see any fire trucks coming this way. I think they are coming this way. You see them in the distance. The bus doesn't even yield to the fire truck. That's weird.
Bravo 661 Alpha. Motion
I got a question for you. Why did they put that sign saying transit signal and that's not a transit signal? The transit signal's over there. So why did they put the sign on the wrong pole? Say again? That's a question you don't have an answer for? I'm going to find out. I'm going to call the MBTA and find out why they put that on the wrong pole. Because you guys are looking at the sign, the light over there, the minus sign. So over here you have a red arrow that doesn't even apply to you. So they got so many flaws in the system, it's not even funny. And it's only been open, what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? And that's what I come out here. I document what I see. And I tell the T how much money they wasted doing the wrong thing. I'm kind of like the independent auditor for them. To show that they're wasting a lot of money on nothing. And on a system that pretty much doesn't work. I got a question. How quick are the buses from before? Are they quicker? A lot faster on this road? Okay, buddy, take care. He said a lot faster on this road. That's the MBTA signal over there. Triangle means slow down. And they got a quick light too. That light goes pretty fast. So you probably get maybe 2 buses, possibly 3. Let's take a look at the traffic lights from this angle over here and see what we see. This car's gonna give me the okay to go, so I'll go see what the drivers are seeing from this angle. They might be seeing something totally different, so we gotta keep an eye out. And this is 3 lanes of traffic as well. One for the left, one's for the right. The middle could be either straight or left. So when the drivers are looking over here, they met with 3 red lights. They got green. The right arrow doesn't even light up, which is weird. The right arrow does not light, either doesn't work or it's not programmed. But the right arrow does not light up on this side. The right arrow should be right at the bottom of this pole right here. You guys can see it, but it's a right arrow there. Either it's not working or it's not programmed to come on. So we'll check it again. We'll watch a whole cycle go by and see if that right arrow comes on. It should come on, but if it doesn't, means that someone didn't check the lights or didn't program it. One or the other. The counter is counting down, which is okay. Now let's see. Once it goes to a cycle, we're going to see what it does.
Echo 807 Ocean North, good morning. 807 acknowledge, good morning.
Now it comes green right now. It just turned green just now. So it turns green for at the end of the cycle, which is, I don't know.
Charlie Alpha 81 Ocean North.
Let's see how that plays out.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Go 417 Alpha Ocean, Frank. Have a good day.
No, you do the same, sir.
See, theoretically, if nobody calls for the walk signal, they should be able to still they should still be able to make that turn. Now, if someone pushes the walk signal, then that's when it should phase out, and then the pedestrians have the right of way. See, the fact that no one pushed that walk button, that means cars should still be able to make this right-hand turn. Now, for pedestrian, I don't think they have that signal system set up that way. Maybe they don't have it set up that way. Maybe it's not a smart system where it's designed to do that. Because they got some systems that will phase out if a pedestrian hits the walk signal to cross over Columbus Ave on this side. It will tell the traffic signal, not the green arrow, and then give them the walk signal. So maybe they're using an outdated device. Very possible. I wouldn't doubt it in the city of Boston. Take a walk over to the next street in a second. We'll check that out. We'll do a full walk around, then head up out of here. And he's turning, he don't even have the green arrow. See, he should theoretically still have the green arrow. Well, oh, now he has it. Almost an accident there. Wow. These lights are not set up the right way. I see what's happening. That light is switching too fast. It is not. It's not giving the cars enough time to clear the intersection. That's what's going on. It's not giving the cars enough time to clear the intersection. They need to put a 2-second delay on it. That'll solve that whole issue. And she got the walk signal, and this car is still turning. How is that possible? We still got the walk clock, and these cars are turning. Now I still got 9 seconds on the walk clock, and these cars are still turning. How is that possible? It says no turn on red. That's interesting too. Now they got the light. So these cars are theoretically running the red light. That's very interesting. Now we got the stop sign for walk pedestrians. This is where it starts bottlenecking up right here. All that traffic starts to slow down.
737.
Now they got this arrow yellow, then stop. See how this works. Did you push the walk button? I don't know if he pushed it or not. Maybe I push it for him. I want to. It says wait, so I guess it depends on which one you're pushing too.
Charlie 660 Ocean North.
Gotta see how this one works. Now, we want to see when they get the walk clock, if cars have still got the green light. See, they're still turning. That's not good. Even though you got the walk signal, cars are still able to turn. They should have a red arrow there. See, that's not correct. They got the walk signal, got the little white guy walking, and no red arrow. That's not a good design either. It's not safe. That's why the cars are still turning while people got the walk clock. They're directly looking at a green light. Now I figured this out in less than 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure if you study this for a few hours, you know exactly what's going on. Proven fact that the people in the city do not do their job. I have proved it time and time over again. They got a green arrow. If you have a green arrow, it should be followed by a red arrow. Because it tells you that designate you not to make that left turn.
Delta 167. Okay, where you going?
So you got a green arrow.
Thomas Patton Drive, and that's in Randolph.
It turns yellow. Then it's a solid red.
Given Victor Delta 167, I'm in vehicle.
At that point, cars keep going, whether it's red or not.
Start mileage is 10, 3, and 9.
Even though it says no turn on red, they're still turning. And trust me, there's a lot of accidents that take place at this intersection right here because it's just not set up to be safe at all. Pedestrian, cars, or anybody in between.
That is 26. Okay, 63-year-old male. So, Charlie 06, Rochelle, good morning. Fall with an artery. We'll continue with that.
Good morning.
740.
The bicyclist doesn't know whether he should go or not because he doesn't have a clue what's going on over there. See how they had to walk? Pedestrians have the right of way, but cars will still make the right turn. You got 14 seconds on the clock.
We're all going for waiting on a cruiser.
Let me cross over while I can at the time.
We have a 6-year-old female for Bravo 850 Ocean. Good morning. 6-year-old female for unit.
Good morning.
Engine 28, Tower Ladder 10, a motor vehicle accident, 220 Jamaica Way, Jamaica Plain. Engine 28, Tower Ladder 10, a motor vehicle accident, 220 Jamaica Way, Jamaica Plain. Europe Fox 2451 Jamaica Way and Castleton Street, 0741.
I will ask one of the T representatives when I see him, why is that signal on the wrong, see how it says authorized vehicles only? It no longer says buses only, because I guess they extended it to other vehicles other than just buses. All right, gonna head up out of here. I just wanted to see what's going on. This light right here doesn't have a sun shield on it, so I don't know why that's even still there. Like there's no shield on any of them. How these ones have their little cones on the top. That doesn't have anything on it. Nothing at all. When's the last time was that inspected? And that's a new head right there. That wasn't the original one that was up there. The other ones, they're all originals, but the two that's right here, let me show you the other one. The one with the yellow around it, they changed that one out, and they changed that one out right there. They're supposed to leave that the way it is and just add another signal into it. But what they did, they took it away. So nobody has a left turn arrow on this side anymore. Don't know why they did that, but they did it.
Jake 809 Ocean North.
I can guarantee you one thing. If this was Brookline, they probably wouldn't have done that. Almost can guarantee you they wouldn't have done that in Brookline.
Big 412, can you start over to 220 Jamaica Way and Binder Streets for a report of an accident? Unknown if injuries.
They say they have the walk signal.
Okay, I also notified the state because I'm not sure if it's us or them.
Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. I think I got enough documentation for today. At least over here anyway. Let's take a quick peek at this direction too, what they see from this direction. If you're coming down Ritchie Street to Columbus Ave, I'm just curious to know what do the drivers see from this angle. Looks like they only have 2 sets of traffic lights.
Rapid for domestic at 332 Talbot.
Looks like they only see 2 sets of lights. They see this one.
111.
They see that one there,
Thank you.
and the one over there with no cone on it or shield. So they only see 2 sets of lights from this angle. And they don't have any arrow, they just have a green light when it turns green. So that's all they have, is just one green light. Alright guys, that looks like pretty much it. Just want to make sure these lights work on this side as effectively as they work on the other side. So they got the green and the walk. See, they should not have the walk if these cars are making that left turn though. Like, you should not have a walk signal if cars have the green light. If you're gonna give them the walk, give them the 4-way walk, or make it so cars cannot make that turn.
Tower Ladder 3, enter known medical, 208 Washington Street, Boston. Tower Ladder 3, enter known medical, 208 Washington Street, Boston. Nearest Fox, 1271 Washington and State Street.
Other than that, everything else seems to be working pretty good. They really need to upgrade their infrastructure. I hear the transit system, or the transportation system, BTD, the Boston Traffic Department, they plan on doing some kind of centralized signal communication setup where they monitor it from like a central office. So we'll see how that works out as well. That's something they plan on doing in the foreseeable future. This car's making a U-turn. Alright guys, I'm headed up out of here. Got enough documentation for this one. Catch you guys on the next one.
Updated address is 120.